talking to the mic.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check 1, 2. All right, both audios sound good. It's myself, Justin Perano, and Joe Carden on the call tonight. It's going to be the River Falls Wildcats against the Hudson Raiders here in Hudson, Wisconsin. Joe, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm excited for this one. We are way, way overdue to beat Hudson. It was a pretty darn good game last time, 4-4, with just a few minutes left, and Hudson ended up winning the game 6-4, but we need a little bit better result tonight.
Definitely. Wildcats with some huge injuries for tonight. They're going to be down defenseman Ben Robinson and down centerman number 22 Chase Rudolph. And it's almost impossible to make up for that kind of centerman because I don't think he's capable of losing a faceoff.
No, he's an 85%er for sure. I mean, he doesn't lose many.
And your
So
Hudson Raiders. And now for an announcement from the captain.
Looks like goaltender number 30, Sam Cramber, is going to get the start for Hudson. He only's 5'7".
Where the lessons learned extend far beyond
5'7" goaltender. You're going to want to go upstairs on that.
yeah, I would think so.
That privilege comes with the responsibility to conduct yourself with class and respect, ensuring the experience is positive and enjoyable for athletes, coaches, officials, and fans alike.
As a reminder, alcohol, tobacco, and drug products are strictly prohibited in any area used by public schools, in accordance with state law.
And now for the starting lineups. First, for the River Falls Wildcats. Starting at defense, number 11, Noah Hupfold.
Nolan Hopeful getting the start on defense for the Wildcats, as well as Hudson Wilson.
At forward, number 14, Jace Doherty.
Doherty getting the start on wing.
Also at forward, number 15, Jackson
Flanagan.
And at forward, number 16, Kobe Prochnow.
And Prochnow taking the spot of Rudolph.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
Nicholas Thomas.
And Thomas getting the start for the Wildcats.
And now starting lineup for your Hudson Raiders. Starting on defense, number 6, Logan Descasio. Also on defense, number 24, Spencer Bullis. At wing, number 15, Will Mauer. Also at wing, number 21, Cole Lassie. And at center, number 22, Caden Sprider. In goal for the Raiders, number 30, Sam Cramber.
Cramber is getting the start. 5'7" goaltender.
Yeah, I don't think Cramber started the last game against River Falls. I think it was the other guy.
Another thing exciting for tonight's game, being that I call games for the NAHL, there's a lot of scouts in the building for tonight's game.
I don't doubt that.
In the NAHL. I've seen them here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, let's play hockey.
Well, the parents of that girl have to be very proud. That was a very nice voice.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah, she did a great job. They get the kids to sing it a lot. I thought the kid that sang it in Richmond did a heck of a job the other night as well.
I think it's really cool when they let the kids do it.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's not not an easy song to sing.
River Falls has got to shut down Hudson's big line. Mauer absolutely killed us last game.
That's right. I remember.
It was Mauer, Steele, and
Bolus?
I believe so, or Spriter, Spriter, I think maybe. I don't know. They might mix it up a little bit, but I remember those two were just brutal. And they're probably saying the same thing about River Falls.
So I know that we're scouting him, Mauer, Spriter, Hopeful, and I just didn't want to say anything on air. All right, face-off won by the Raiders. Tried to play deep. Nice interception by Flanagan. He's loose on the left side. Flanagan in. Shot off the post.
Oh, my.
What a start for the Wildcats. He just couldn't find the back of the net. And now it's Mauer down the left side. Takes a hard hit from Hopeful. Prochnow tried to wrap it around. Hopeful into the corner after it. Hopeful turns, shields that puck nicely. Now he's stick checked off. Good intercept there by Prochnow. It's going to be interesting to see how he does fill in the shoes of Chase Rudolph. Now Doherty after this puck in the corner to the right of goaltender Cramber. Doherty tries to tie up his man. It's caught up in his skates. Nice job by Jace Doherty. He gets knocked down. That gives Prochnow time to get in. Raiders come away with that puck. Lincoln, nice stick check there. Mauer all alone as Hudson takes a four-man change. Dumps deep and then he'll go off himself. Ekholm tried to ring that around, fanned on it. Stuff attempt. Thomas got knocked down. Net came off the moorings, and we've got our first stoppage.
That was a pretty good first shift there by River Falls. Ring.
Would've been nice for.
It would have really been nice to get a 1-goal lead. Yeah.
Hit the post, high blocker side.
I'm not sure. I am certain that that's not the goalie that played last game against us.
No, I don't think it was either. I think Smith played number one.
I don't think you're right.
Good poke check there by the Wildcats. That was John. John cuts to the right, now dumped deep. Vizina after it. Wildcats are short Robinson and Rudolph tonight due to injury. Link with the puck. Tries a centering pass. That's off a skate. John with it. Cycles down low. Two Wildcats on the forecheck. Raiders try to play it up the boards. Nice intercept there. Now John high in the slot, tried a backhand shot, never made it in. Vizina's shot ricochets into the corner. Now controlled by the Raiders. This is Coleman. Coleman down the left side. He goes into the offensive zone for the Raiders, but it's taken away nicely by the Wildcats defenseman. Off the boards, but not out, was Vizina's clearing attempt. Now Ekholm gives chase in the corner to the left of Thomas. Ekholm now over the red line. Tried to dump, fanned on it. And now this should be icing on Hudson. It is. And 14:52 now left in the first period. We're locked in at 0 apiece. Flanagan hit the post. Still both teams with no shots on goal.
Yeah, no, nobody with, I'd say River Falls with a quality chance, but nobody with a shot.
Youngster line out there for the Wildcats. Broden Flanagan tried a shot at ricocheted. High in the slot. Now stripped was Wilds. Ewing has that get by him. And now a nice help by Wick, helping out Hopeful as that puck had gotten by Nolan on the right side. Shot in deep by the Raiders. Hopeful after it. He goes high off the glass and out to center ice. Bolus goes D to D. Centering pass there is off a skate. Now a shot. Kicked aside by Thomas into the corner to his left. Wick with it. Cycles down low to Broden Flanagan, over to Nolan Hopeful. Hopeful's attempted clear. Fanned on, but he comes away with that puck. Out of the reach of Wick. Now Flanagan plays it. Wick dumps deep, but that's off a skate. That should have been blown dead because they were on a line change.
Yeah, I would have thought.
Mauer stripped by Jackson Flanagan. Good defensive play there by the captain of the Wildcats. Prochnow, good defensive play, gets that deep into the Raiders zone. Flanagan on the forecheck. Maurer with it. From in front of his own net, cuts to the right. Maurer into the offensive zone. Tries a pass. Thomas way out and got knocked down by number 22, Sprider.
Great back check by Flanagan, man. He was flying down there to catch Maurer.
It's really nice to see when you have such great offensive abilities and they give everything they have on the defensive side as well.
Yeah, he's always been a good two-way player. There's no doubt about that.
Thomas getting up slowly. Looks like he's going to be okay. He got hit hard.
Yeah, he did. He definitely went flying into the net. That's happened a few times this year. I don't know. In the last game, too, he had some company in the net there.
Very active goalie.
He really is, yeah. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
It's a good thing there's no concussion screeners because they might have pulled him off on that one.
Yeah.
Helmet came off, hit the post.
I saw that. If as long as they keep putting the goalie in the net, not the puck, I guess we'll take it.
There you go. And so far, I really like the way Prochnow is filled in for Rudolph.
Yeah.
I know it's only been 2 shifts for him so far, but he's fit in nicely.
Yeah, the first line's been clicking pretty good. Actually, their boys are looking pretty good here.
Prochnow wins that. Doherty tries to sidestep a check, has it taken away, but it's gloved down by Wilson. Wilson tried to go cross ice. It's intercepted by the Raiders, and this is Maurer. Maurer slips a check, tries a cross ice pass. That's out of the reach of everybody, goes into the corner. Puck behind the Wildcats net. Flanagan comes in, cycles down low. Stuff attempt there, pounced on by Thomas for a faceoff, and now 13:20 remains.
It looks like we're trying to find their legs out there a little bit. So far, so good. Neither team's really taken control of this game yet, but I'm sure eventually somebody will.
Prochnow's family watching from Huntington Beach.
Oh, my.
Man, I wish I was there right now.
Tell me about it.
I could use a break from this cold.
Nah, no doubt.
Battle for the puck in the corner to the right of Thomas. Raiders come away with it, play it back to the point. Shot through traffic, goes over the net. Picked up by a Hudson forward. Now played back to the point again. Shot goes off Wilson and wide. Out to center ice now. Doherty's cross ice pass on target. Vizina. And they're going to call too many men.
Too many men.
That is the softest call ever. He was off the... Are they calling a penalty? Wildcats got caught with too many on the ice.
Are they calling too?
He had 1 foot over the boards, and the puck got shot to the Wildcats bench, which is why they called the penalty.
Yeah.
I hate that call. I understand why they called it,
yeah.
But I hate that call.
By the letter of the law, I guess, but that's unfortunate. You know, they just ended up rifling one. If the guy did it on purpose, it was a heady play, but I don't think he did.
It's going to be Doherty killing this penalty with Hopeful, Flanagan, and Fredrickson.
Town penalty 4-13. Serving that penalty.
Nice job by Fredrickson to win that puck battle. Brings it around. Doherty clears. Nice job by the Wildcats forward to get it deep, forcing Hudson to start from behind their own net. 1:40 now left on the penalty kill. This is Palm down the right side. Palm sidesteps a check from Fredrickson. Sharp angled shot goes off the side netting. Thomas did not know where that was.
Oh.
Wildcats can't clear. Palm again. Passes off to the left. Back to Palm at the top of the key. He passes over to his right, now gets it back on the backhand, switches to forehand. Goes D to D. Now down low go the Raiders, and now back out to Palm on the point. Palm, cross-ice pass. Backdoor shot and a goal. What a pass and what a finish by Fronta.
That was somewhat self-inflicted. I mean, our defenseman had the puck back there. I didn't see. We had all the time in the world. All you got to do is flip it out of the zone. He passed it right to the guy from Hudson.
So Fronta buries the backdoor pass from DeStasio.
Yeah.
DeStasio, and what a pass by number 6, DeStasio.
It was beautiful. But it shouldn't have been. That puck should have been iced.
Yep, should have been out of the zone.
Yeah.
1-0 Raiders. We're 11:51 to go in the first period.
Scoring for the Raiders on the power play. Number 5.
This is icing on Hudson.
Assist to number 12, Wyatt Turnquist, and to number 9, Eric Palm. Time of that goal, 5:08 on the power play.
Hopefuls family watching from Fort Myers.
Oh my.
Everybody's sounding off with their beautiful paradise resort places. We're stuck in Hudson, Wisconsin. Cross-ice pass on the money, and Swanson of the Raiders couldn't get by Hopeful. Good defense there by number 11 of the Wildcats, but he ices it. This puck's coming all the way back into River Falls' end.
Yeah, if you guys are watching this game somewhere warm, you just put something on there a little more middling, like tell us you're watching it from Wichita or something, where it's warm, but it's not quite as nice as, I know. My sister said she's watching the game, and she lives in New York, but they live up in the mountains, so it's probably somewhat cold there. We'll accept that. But we keep getting these people in these beautiful locations, making me jealous.
John wraps that around. Link couldn't get around the defender. Now it goes into the corner. Wilson after it. Fredrickson battling in the corner to the right of Thomas. Nice play there to get it up. Wildcats able to clear to center ice. Vizina lobs that into the offensive zone, and this is icing on the Wildcats.
Well, we got to get one here. Cats need to start. The goaltender's not seeing a whole lot of action down here. I don't know. I don't believe we've been credited with a shot yet, nor do I think we've had one.
Nope.
So
3-0 shots on goal so far.
Yeah.
It's going to be Wick on the draw for the Wildcats. They got the youngster line out there. Ewing, Wick, and Wilds. Wrapped around by Fredrickson. This is Wilds with the puck down low. Tried to go up the boards. I don't think he saw Ewing was wide open in the middle.
No, I don't think so.
Ties up his man to the left of Thomas. It's kicked ahead by the Raiders, and the Wildcats still can't clear the zone. Wilson after it. Takes out his man. Raiders still have the puck, though. This is Palm. Palm goes D to D. Shot from traffic. Saved by Thomas in the corner. Fredrickson able to clear to center ice. Palm with it. Nice intercept there by Broden Flanagan. And then a good stick on puck there by Wilds. Wilds with it. Tries a centering pass that goes off the equipment of Scar. Wick was looking for Doherty. Another shot. That's the first save of the game for Cranber. And he covers up.
Yeah, we need to start getting some pucks on Cranber. He's going to start getting tired down there.
And it looks like 5'7" is being liberal.
Yeah.
He looks like he's 5'5".
Considering the giants that they have playing goalie,
his shoulders are at the crossbar.
Yep, he's a small dude. Must be quick.
Puck wrapped around by the Raiders. This is Maurer with it. Maurer centering pass. On the money shot. Saved by Thomas. Maurer with it behind the net. Maurer circles. Still has that puck. Sidesteps a check from Doherty. Now Maurer goes into the corner, but it's poked away by Hopeful. Hopeful stretch pass off target, but this will be on goal. Cranber had to play that. Now stretch pass. Maurer with it. 2-on-1 for the Raiders. Maurer. Shot saved by Thomas. Rebound saved by Thomas. What a save by the Wildcats goaltender with the left pad. You've got to be kidding me.
That was a big save.
Doherty strips Maurer of the puck. Goes behind the net, but Raiders still with possession. Hopeful after it. Circles. Now cross ice for Flanagan. Flanagan tips it, but it's intercepted by the Raiders. This is Bullis. Shot from distance goes wide. Ekholm after it. Ekholm with time and space. Oh, tried to send Doherty, but he didn't get all that puck. Raiders with it. Goes behind Thomas's net. Hudson shot off the shin pads of Hopeful. Hopeful's going to be able to clear, but he's on a long shift. He dumps deep, and he'll go off for a line change. Hopeful is out there for a good 2 minutes. Banked off the glass and out of the zone. John couldn't play that because they'd have been offside. And Vizina trips up his man, but no call. Wildcats got away with one there. Wilson clears the center ice. John finds Vizina at center. Vizina. Fans on his dump in. Goes behind the Raiders' net. Wilson goes D to D. Ekholm with it now. Ekholm tried to dump deep. It goes off John's skates. Now Ekholm with space. Shot through traffic. Deflects. In the crease. And it goes in.
Here we go.
Wildcats tie it up. It's Vizina.
Yeah, nice. That puck seemed like it was in the air for about 5 seconds before it finally came down.
Goalie couldn't track that. It's either John or Vizina that scored that goal.
I didn't see who tapped it in.
Either way, Wildcats tie it on their second shot on goal.
It looked like the puck came down behind the goalie, and he completely lost track of it, and they just tapped it in.
Boy, when that goalie crouches down, the top of his head is under the crossbar.
It is, yeah.
All right,
Scoring for the Wildcats,
face off.
Number 3, Hayden Ekholm.
Oh, it's going to Ekholm. Hey, there we go.
21, Charlie John.
Nice.
And number 19, Cal Vizina.
Ekholm from John and Vizina. And we've got a 1-1 hockey game. Nice strip of the puck there by Max Wilds. Wilds trying to get that puck, and he comes away with it. Wilds with Serene. His shot gets deflected. Serene centering pass, looking for Wick out in the slot. Just got behind him, though. Good play there by Hopeful to break that up. Hopeful dumps, sidesteps a check, and now iced by the Raiders, but this might be on net.
Oh my.
Thomas, you want to stop that like a goalie, not a player. Outlet pass almost intercepted. Serene, backhand pass up. This is Wick. Wick dumps deep. Flanagan gives chase. Nice check there by the captain, Flanagan. This is Maurer with it. Maurer cross ice. It's on the money. This is Sprider. Sprider down low, centering pass. Maurer, shot saved by Thomas. I don't know if that ever made it in.
I don't
Goes
know.
into the corner. Maurer with it. Centering attempt. Shot goes wide. Raiders play it deep. Maurer with it behind the net. Centering attempt. Knocked away by Hopeful. Hopeful shields that puck beautifully, but can't clear the zone. Backdoor attempt for Maurer. Oh, that had Thomas fooled.
Oh, it did. Hey, Maurer, he is just all over the puck, isn't he? Man,
He's so strong.
he is. He seems to always be in the right.
This is Hudson have?
I don't know, a lot. He,
Flanagan pokes that ahead, but it's off a skate. Oh, 2-on-1 for Hudson. Down the right side, shot in the goal. Thomas bit on the deke, and Hudson goes up 2-1.
I'd say he did. Wow. That did not look too hard. He just walked that right down low.
As soon as he dropped to his knees, he had the whole
Yep,
net.
he had him. He could have passed or shot, really. There was just no point in shooting, or in passing, but
Lassie with the goal for Hudson. They're up 2-1.
oh, dang it. River Falls really had some nice jump. They were really energized after that goal.
Oh, we got Lynx family watching from Apple Valley, Minnesota.
That's more like it. Yeah.
Apple Valley. It's going to be Vizina on the faceoff for the Wildcats. Won by the Raiders.
Scoring for
And now tip deep.
Raiders.
Okay.
Number 21, Cole Lassie.
Hopeful gets cross-checked from behind right in front of the goaltender. No call.
Yeah.
Played back to the point. Now they go D to D. A shot from distance. Hits a skate. Never made it in on Thomas. John with the puck. Goes off the boards and deep. This will be played by Newton. Newton passes it up. Raiders looking for an outlet, and that's going to be icing. No icing? How is that waved off? That's a terrible call. Centering attempt there goes by everybody. John with it. John off the boards. Wilds pokes that forward, takes a hard hit, but makes the play. Raiders have to go back in their own end. Good forecheck there by Wick and Wilds. Serene gets a stick on that. Now dumped by Hudson. Wilson back for it. Wilson up the boards. This is Wick. Intercepted by the Raiders. They go D to D. And now they call this one icing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a Hudson hockey legend up in the broadcast booth tonight. One of the builders of the Hockey Association here, Dave Drewiski. Everybody give him a great round of applause.
Stanley Cup champion.
His son. That's his dad.
Oh, okay.
His kid's name is Davis.
Oh, same name. Okay. Face-off coming up to the right of the goaltender. Prochnow wins that, and the ref blows it dead for encroachment. Man, that could have worked out well for the Wildcats, but it got blown dead. Prochnow's doing a good job filling in so far. Tried to win that one back. It hit a skate. Raiders control. They flip it deep. This is Mauer. Mauer shot. Blocker saved by Thomas. Puck goes into the corner. Mauer picks up his own rebound. Another shot goes in. Mauer with the goal. Through traffic. Thomas, I don't think, ever saw that.
It sure didn't look like he did. Well, River Falls better get control of this game because Hudson's really pushing hard right now. That line, that top line of theirs is just nasty.
Well, and I really don't like what Mauer did after that goal. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see
Celebrating right in front of the River Falls bench.
it. Yeah.
Give him an unsportsmanlike or a two-handed chop. Whatever comes first. Prochnow on the draw for the Wildcats. Did I say that out loud?
I think I didn't hear it.
Scoring for the Raiders, number 15, Will Mauer. Check that. Scoring for the Raiders, number 22, Caden Sprider.
Oh, they gave it to
Assist
Sprider.
Number 15, Will Mauer.
Mauer gets the
and
assist.
Number 21, Cole Lassie.
And Lassie gets the secondary assist. He must have tipped it, Sprider. Mauer with the assist, not the goal. Ekholm wins that puck battle. Serene gets it deep, but it's taken over right away by the Raiders. This is Mauer circling. Ref gets in the way. That helps out Serene. Now Mauer goes D to D, and the Raiders bring it up the left side. This will be icing on Hudson, and now 3:31 remains in the first period. Hudson up 3-1. They are out shooting the Wildcats 9-2.
Yeah, they've been carrying the play. There's no doubt about that. It's just they're playing better than they did against Richmond the other night, but they need to find their mojo here a little bit.
Hudson makes you pay for the little mistakes too.
They do. I mean, they're the top or second-rated team in Division I in the state for a reason. They've only lost 2 games all year.
Is
Both.
number 1 still?
I think it is, which I don't understand because Hudson beat them, but maybe it's a strength of schedule thing or something. I don't know.
Check by Hopeful. Raiders able to gain the zone. Sharp angled shot goes over the net. Right to the point. Another shot from distance. Blocker down by Thomas. Right on the goal line. I don't think Thomas saw that. Link after it in the corner. Vizina tries to play it up the boards. Now it goes cross ice. This is John. John shovels that deep. Gives chase. Taken away by DeStasio. Played up the boards. Raiders, they're able to escape the zone way too easy. Shot goes high over the net. Now a nice forecheck there. That's Dorn. It's good to see Dorn getting some varsity time. He's been playing so good for the JV team.
I haven't seen too many of the games, but that's good for the youngster.
Hudson with it. Sharp angled shot. Saved by Thomas. And Thomas gets knocked down. Penalty coming up to the Raiders. Number 19, Henry Coleman's going off for goaltender interference.
Poor Thomas. I've never seen a goalie that gets knocked down so much in my life.
Coleman completely upended him.
Yeah, he really did.
There was no embellishment there.
No, there was not. No. Well, it's time to take advantage here.
First power play for the Wildcats. Hopefully they can get one back and make this a 1-goal game. It's going to be Vizina on the draw. Won by the Raiders and pushed all the way down.
The Raiders number 19, Henry Coleman.
Wildcats going with Hopeful and Flanagan on the point. Doherty, Vizina, and is that John on the left side? Who is that? That is John.
Yeah.
No, that's Fredrickson.
Now,
Vizina goes cross ice, but Flanagan's offside. Raiders stretch pass on the money. They come in shorthanded, backhand pass across, and a nice save by Thomas, and he saves the rebound as well. What a save by Thomas with the left pad.
Yeah, geez. Had Mauer all alone out front. I'm not sure how that happens on a power play, but
Right.
here it is happening on a power play. A little disorganized. The puck's just skipping on him a little bit. The passes are just a little bit off here. It's just not.
Like I said earlier, Hudson is having way too easy of a time getting out of their zone.
Yeah,
Not enough forechecking, not enough people in the passing lanes.
right. And
They're
there's been
playing a very fast game.
and very fast and too many odd man rushes.
Yep. Face-off won nicely by Vizina in the defensive zone. Fredrickson takes over from behind the Wildcats net. Here's Jackson Flanagan. Cross ice for Doherty. That goes off his shin pad into the corner. Vizina comes in to help out. Vizina high in the slot. Sidesteps a man. Shot. Saved by the goaltender. It was right into his belly.
Man,
And Cramber makes the save.
that was a grade A opportunity. What a great play. And boy, that surprises me that that's not in the back of the net because
Vizina's not going to be happy with himself on that
no,
one.
and he had the goalie down and everything. My Lord, there's about 5 cubic feet to shoot at on top.
We were watching Vizina rifle him in warm-ups. He's got a laser beam of a shot.
Yeah. I don't know if it rolled off his stick funny or what. Nice face-off win.
Hopeful tried to sidestep a check, and now it's dumped deep by the Raiders. Thomas will go out to play this as he's got Lassie on the forecheck. Lassie takes over. One-man show, but here's Flanagan. Stripped him of the puck. Up ice to Fredrickson. Fredrickson poked off that. Vizina couldn't hold the zone, and now here's Lassie again. Lassie trying to get around Hopeful. Does. Lassie in. Shot saved by Thomas with the right pad, but a penalty coming up to Hopeful for hooking.
Well, we got away with another one there when Bullis, he didn't pick his head up. He had Lassie behind the defense when he iced that puck, because they're on the power play, but good thing.
Hudson getting just as many opportunities shorthanded as they are 5-on-5.
They are. It's not good. They're buzzing. They're buzzing.
It's 3-1 Hudson with a minute 4 left. It's 4-on-4 hockey for the next 33 seconds.
Penalty on the Wildcats.
Raiders win the
Number
draw.
11, Nolan Hupful. 2 minutes for hooking. Time
Play
of
back to
penalty,
the point.
15:55.
This is Destasio going
That's
D to
a
D.
Raider
Shot, glove
power
save,
play.
Thomas. Rebound goes off the skate of Ekholm, and now Ekholm controls. It's 4-on-4. Ekholm trying to get over the red line. Gets it deep, but Hudson takes over right away. Wilson plays deep. Hudson fans on that one. Link after it. Prochnow now.
Raiders at full strength.
It's a power play for the Hudson Raiders for the next minute 22. Stretch pass on the money, but a nice check there by Ekholm. Forces that puck deep. Wrapped around by the Wildcats and out to center ice. They got lucky there. This is Mauer. Mauer cuts to the middle. Mauer high in the slot. Shot. Oh my gosh. Looked like Thomas fanned on that, but it went wide. Mauer from behind the net. Centering pass. Backdoor shot. And Thomas made the save with the glove. Incredible save by the Wildcats goalie. He had the whole net to shoot at.
Wow.
And somehow, someway, Thomas makes the
I
save.
thought it was in.
Wow.
You almost said goal.
That is a highlight reel save. That's his best save of the season.
Yeah, he's had a couple big ones tonight.
Unbelievable save by the Wildcats goalie. Mauer shoots at the buzzer, and that'll do it for the first period.
Wow.
Incredible save by Thomas to end that one.
He's had the Cats are going to have to figure something out at period here. This game could be 5-1.
Oh, for sure.
It absolutely could be. It could be 5-2 also, but I mean, we've only had 3 shots on net, 2 scoring opportunities. Hopefully the boys can find their feet here between periods.
So after one, it's 3-1 Hudson. Shots 10-3 in favor of Hudson, and they'll have 56 seconds left on the power play as second period starts. Oops, wrong button. We're going to go over some quick sponsors here of tonight's game. Here we go. All right, tonight's sponsors, Nutty Squirrel, Sweet Treats Hometown Pride. Warm up after the game with Nutty Squirrel, proud Wildcats partner. West Wind Supper Club, a River Falls classic. Great meals, great community. West Wind Supper Club is proud to support Wildcats hockey. You want to do the middle one?
I'll do it, yeah. JC Tree Service, supporting Wildcat hockey, football, all sports for the last 25 years. JC Tree Service, celebrating our 25th year.
That's awesome. 25 years in River Falls. That's outstanding.
Yeah.
MTL Anesthesia, Precision Care and Community. MTL Anesthesia proudly supports Wildcat hockey. They're committed to excellence on and off the ice.
Prescott Chiropractic, keeping River Falls aligned. Prescott Chiropractic supports the Wildcats. Feel your best every day. Prescott Chiropractic, proud partner of Wildcat hockey. McDonald's of River Falls. I'm loving it. And cheering on a Wildcat win. McDonald's of River Falls. I'm loving it.
River City Stitch, keeping River Falls stitched up tighter than a goalie's glove in overtime. Custom apparel done right. River City Stitch stands behind Wildcats hockey. And we got Waypoint Wealth Group. Waypoint Wealth Group, guiding your financial future for goals on the ice and in life. Waypoint Wealth Group is here for River Falls.
Cernahouse Chevrolet, drive with confidence. Cernahouse Chevrolet, your hometown Chevy dealer and Wildcat supporter. From the showroom to the rink, Cernahouse Chevrolet has your back. Go Wildcats.
Junior's Restaurant and Tap House, fueling Wildcats fans all season long. Where the only thing hotter than the wings is the debate over who should have taken that last shift. Grab a bite before or after the game at Junior's, proud supporter of Wildcats hockey.
St. Croix Lanes, where River Falls goes to bowl. St. Croix Lanes supporting the Wildcats. Strike up some fun at St. Croix Lanes, home ground support for River Falls Wildcat hockey.
All right, that'll do it for today's sponsors. We're going to take a quick break here between the first and second, and we'll be back with second period puck drop coming up here soon in Hudson, Wisconsin.
Mic check, 1, 2.
And the second mic check. All right, looks like we're good to go for the audio for second period.
Here we go.
River Falls just coming onto the ice. Hudson making their way as well to the bench. And we got the three blind mice in their little referees area at center ice.
As they do. We're going to be starting out this period shorthanded, of course. They got 56 seconds on the power play for Hudson.
Well, baby steps. You'd like to see him get the kill.
Yeah.
And work from there.
Yeah. We can't build some momentum. We got to get some offensive attack zone time, though. And we had 3 shots on net, and Hudson, the whole game was played in their end.
And you and I were talking about this off camera in between periods, but Hudson with only 10 shots on goal, but 6 of them were grade A chances.
They were. And it felt like there was more than that. they had a few shots that just whizzed by, and River Falls did a nice job of breaking up a few of them, but they controlled the game in the first period, and we need that to change here so this doesn't get out of hand. They played a month ago, and this game was 4-4 well into the end of the third period, and Hudson did squeak a couple in there, but it was a very competitive game. And River Falls it's only 3-1, but the next goal is very crucial. We need to make sure that it's on our side of the scoreboard.
Definitely. If you're watching at home, Joe and I definitely appreciate the viewership. We enjoy doing this on the live stream. This is a lot of fun. So we hope you enjoy the broadcast at home as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always a good time. Not a lot of schools seem to have this because when we go into visiting arenas, they don't always even have it. They just have somebody with a camera stuck up there.
Outside of tonight, it seems like we've been the only ones.
Yeah, and I do believe Hudson does it at home, but they don't even do it on the road.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I love how River Falls supports their team.
Yep, they get a lot of support from the community.
Face-off controlled. It's Maurer in his own end. Gives a stretch pass there. Now they go cross ice. This is number 19, Coleman. Pushes that around. And the Raiders with it, trying to kick it down low. Ekholm tried to get a stick there. Good forecheck by Flanagan, and Wildcats able to dump all the way down. 30 seconds now left on the penalty kill. It's Maurer from behind his own net. Tried to lay that off. Nobody was there, and now he picks it up along the boards. Flanagan strips him of the puck briefly. Now Maurer into the offensive zone. Sidesteps Ekholm. Centering pass taken away by Prochnow. Prochnow can't clear. This is where you got it. You can't make those mistakes.
Nope.
Got to get it out of the zone. Raiders now playing a little give and go. Back down low, into the corner. Wildcats have killed the penalty, but the puck is still deep in their own end. Shot from distance, kick save by Thomas. Puck goes into the corner. Ekholm can't clear. Another shot saved by Thomas. Ekholm with it. Stretch pass for Flanagan is over his stick, and this will be icing on the Wildcats. Wildcats get the penalty kill.
Yeah.
So step one is complete. Now they just got to find the back of the net.
Yep. Yeah, they need to find that intensity they had after the first goal. They had a lot of jump, and then Hudson went down and scored on them, and it kind of took the wind out of their sails.
Yeah, just completely deflated them.
It's only 3-1 here, boys. Let's get going.
Wildcats with only 3 shots on goal so far this hockey game. Stick check there by Vizina. Wildcats can't clear. Puck is deep in the corner. Centering pass on the money shot. Save, and then it goes in. Thomas did not get all that. I thought he made the save, but it got through him, and Hudson leads 4-1.
Oh, dang it anyway. Yeah, it's not good. It's Hudson's just they're bringing the A game tonight.
That goal scored by number 8, Ethan Lounsbury.
I was just looking up here online. Hudson has only had a couple losses. One was to Rock Ridge High School, which is in Virginia, Minnesota.
Up in the
Iron Range.
Range, yeah.
That's a tiny little school.
Scoring for the Raiders.
Ewing
Number
dumps
8,
deep.
Ethan Lounsbury. Assist to number 10, Pat Berry. Time of that goal, 1:23.
Fredrickson plays that up to Ewing. Ewing tried to tap that to Wick, but it's off his stick and controlled by the Raiders. Punch deep. Fredrickson fans on it. Raiders centering pass gets deflected by Wick over the net. Wick takes a hard hit down low, no call. Wick slow to get up. That was a hard hit.
It was. It looked clean, but it was hard.
Played up ice by the Raiders. Good stick there by Fredrickson to break up that rush. Fredrickson back for it in the corner. Thomas without his stick. Stretch pass there. Goes off Wick's stick. You got to get Thomas's stick.
Yeah, he lost his twig last game, too.
Wick now pokes that ahead. And here comes the Raiders. It's a breakaway with no stick on Maurer. Maurer, shot, saved by Thomas with the blocker. Wraparound goal.
Oh, boy.
Rossi gets his second of the night. Thomas did not see him pick up the puck behind the net.
Thomas made a big save, and our defenseman is just absolutely sleeping back there, and he goes around and just stuffs it on the other side. That's not good. I mean, you got to get a body on him. Nice save on Maurer, boy. He came in with all the time in the world. Little Patrick Kaner there just taking his sweet old time. And, well.
Incredible stretch by Thomas to get the blocker down on that one.
Yep.
But Lassie picks it up and wraps it right around into the open net. It is 5-1 Hudson.
Scoring for the Raiders, number 21, Cole Lassie. Assist to number 15, Will Maurer.
Maurer gets the assist.
And number 22, Caden Sprider.
And Sprider gets the other assist. Centering attempt there by Flanagan is off the skate of Doherty. Now Prochnow. Nice hit there. Ties up his man to the left of goaltender Cramper. Puck squirts free. Raiders come away with it. This is Lassie. His pass is off target. Now Flanagan down the right side. Flanagan cycles. Oh, fanned on it. Flanagan passes to Doherty. Shot saved by Cramper. And now a nice hold in by Flanagan, but he can't control, and now here come the Raiders.
Does Maurer ever come off the ice?
Maurer, centering pass, on target, shot. Oh, just wide.
Wow.
He had Thomas beat, but he missed the
Sure
net.
did.
That goes off Maurer's skate. Maurer goes up back to play it in his own end. Cramper plays that to nobody. Now Scar, stretch pass on the money. Here come the Raiders down the right side. Shot, kick save by Thomas. Rebound goes right to the stick of Link. Link, down the left side, dumps deep. Wildcats player upended away from the puck, no call. Here's Vizina, he's got room. Vizina cuts to the right, backhand pass through the slot. Was behind John. Now Vizina tries a centering pass to John. That's out of his reach. Picked up by the Raiders. And now a stretch pass knocked down nicely there. And Hopeful, a huge hit.
Little 11-on-11 crime there.
There you go. Hopeful nailed Swanson. Open ice.
Oh.
Another big hit. Swanson this time checking Ekholm. Yep. And now we've got some tempers flaring as the puck goes out of play.
Yeah, this game has the ingredients to get a little out of hand here, especially if the score does, and it's a big rivalry game. Hopefully River Falls get a little pushback here.
We got the aunt and uncle of Jackson and Broden Flanagan watching from Barron. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Thomas. It's going to be Wick winning that one cleanly over to Fredrickson, who banks it around the boards. That's just out of the reach of Wilds. Shot in, easily controlled by Thomas. He holds on for a faceoff. Shots now 16-3 in favor of Hudson.
And an unbelievable amount of quality chances, too. I mean, it just... I don't think Hudson ever takes Maurer off the ice. He's not out there now, but it's a rare occasion that he's not.
He makes the most of every single one of his shots.
I'd say he does.
He's noticeable.
Yeah.
Raiders with the puck. Ewing does a nice job of checking his man. They can't clear, but Ewing comes away with it. Gets it over to Wilds. Wilds dumps deep. Ewing on the forecheck. Good read there. Raiders turn it over. Wilson tried to play it deep. It's gloved down. Now Wick fans on that. Now it's a 2-on-1 for Hudson if they hurry. Nope, they slow it down. Goes behind the Wildcats net. Hudson rings it around the boards. Wilds after it. Tries to poke it ahead. It's held in. Stretch pass there. They were looking for Mooney backdoor. Now a centering attempt goes off the skate of Wilson. Wick controls. Tried to cycle. That's off the skate of Turnquist. And now it's Doherty with it. Jace Doherty checked off that puck. Raiders from their own end. That was out of the reach of Coleman. Nice hit there by Wilson. Fredrickson able to clear the zone. Flanagan chips it ahead. Prochnow lays off for Flanagan, who will chip deep. Misplayed by the Raiders. Puck goes into the corner. Doherty couldn't knock that down, though. And now here's Swanson down the right side. Swanson. Shot, save, rebound. Goes off the equipment of Flanagan. Hopeful battling down low. Prochnow in to help. Hopeful tripped up, no call. Prochnow plays it behind 4, Hopeful. Hopeful with it. Hopeful able to clear the zone, but it's taken away. Doherty now flips it, glove down by the Raiders. Hopeful dumps deep. Prochnow gives chase on the forecheck. Cycled down low by the Raiders. Misplayed. Hopeful chips it deep. Doherty with it. Doherty takes a check, loses control of the puck. Raiders with it behind their own net. Nice hold in by Ekholm, but his shot is off a shin pad. Now 2-on-1 for Hudson. Hudson centering pass on the money. Shot saved by Thomas. Thomas able to squeeze the pads, and now here's Maurer. Maurer sidesteps Flanagan, but it's taken away by Hopeful. Hopeful plays it up the boards to Flanagan. Flanagan into the zone. Tries a shot that goes over the net. And now it's Fronta. Fronta through the legs of Ekholm.
Nice back
loses
check.
Control. Now Vizina plays it out to center ice. Nice strip of the puck there by Flanagan. Flanagan plays it over, and now in is John. Intercepted by Flanagan. Shot saved by the goaltender. And Flanagan absolutely robbed by Cranber.
Yeah. Well, he was way out of position and back into it. He's quick. I'll give him. Yeah. He doesn't cover a lot of the net, but he's quick. Dang it! I thought we had one there.
Yeah, I thought for sure we were going to get one back there.
I don't know why we can't seem to keep the net on the moorings, but it's been an issue this week.
2-on-1 break. Maurer with it on the left side. Maurer centering pass. Poked away by Thomas. Good stick there by Link to get the puck out of the zone. Thomas lays off for Fredrickson. Fredrickson cross ice, looking for John, but that's off a skate. Now, Wilson stripped of the puck. Centering pass by Hudson. Puck in the slot. Now played back to the point. Shot goes off a body into the corner. Mauer's centering attempt there, taken away, but not out. Shot from distance deflected into the corner to the left of Thomas. Nice check there by Wilson to tie his man up. Hudson still has control of this puck. It looks like a power play. Now it's finally taken away by Vizina, who dumps deep. Wildcats so tired they have to go off for a 3-man change while Vizina forechecks. And Hudson able to get it out to center ice. This is Carey. Carey's shot goes over the net, right through the crease, and then shot wide. Centering attempt there. Hudson plays it back to the point. Shot tipped, saved by Thomas, and he'll hold on for a faceoff. 7:59 left in the second period. Wildcats down 5-1. They're being outshot 18-4.
Yeah, I don't know where the shots have went the last 2 games, but we are not sustaining any offensive pressure whatsoever. They've had a couple chances, but Hudson's had more goals than we got shots.
Puck goes into the corner to the left of Thomas. Glove down by Broden Flanagan. Now he battles along the boards with the help of Wick. Cleared but not out. Held in again by Hudson. That's going to kill him. Not being able to clear the zone. Played back to the point. This is DeStasio going D to D. Shot from distance. Gloved by Thomas, and it goes up into the netting for a faceoff in the Wildcat zone.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Hudson's just they really got their foot on the gas here.
That's awesome. You see this hat? Oh, yeah. It's going to be Wick facing off against number 19, Coleman. This is going to be to the right of Thomas. Face-off won by the Raiders. Fanned on, though. Now taken away by the Wildcats. This is Serene down the left side. Serene with it. Sharp angled shot saved by Cranber. And he holds on for a face-off.
Well, we got a shot anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can build on that.
You'd like to see traffic in front of the goalie.
Yeah.
Little guys are usually fast.
For sure.
But get a deflection or get a screen. Prochnow wins that draw. Doherty's shot deflects into the corner. Nice pinch by Dorn. And Prochnow tried to go D to D. It's intercepted by the Raiders. Nice stick check there by Prochnow. Prochnow goes cross ice looking for Flanagan. It was out of his reach. Flanagan on the forecheck. Shot right into the Wildcats bench. Faceoff coming up will be in the Hudson zone. I'm really happy to see sophomore Graydon Dorn. Or no, he's a freshman. Number 29 of the Wildcats. Getting some varsity time. He's really played well in JV.
Yeah?
It's nice to see him get rewarded.
He's been lighting the lamp a little bit down there, huh? That's good. That's good.
Prochnow ties up his man off the draw. Puck goes behind the Raiders' goal. Now a stretch pass there. Maurer collects. It got by Ekholm, but goes behind the net. Ekholm with it now. Nice stick check. Played out to the high slot area. Shot goes well wide of the net. Fredrickson picks it up in the corner. Up the boards. Flanagan goes cross ice for Doherty, but not enough on that one, and it's played out of play by the Raiders.
Yeah, it looks like neither of these two teams is incredibly senior heavy. River Falls certainly has some, so does Hudson, but no, not as many as maybe you would think.
No, if you're a River Falls fan, you've got to be excited for their future. They have so many quality freshmen and sophomore players on this roster.
Yep.
The future is bright for the Wildcats. Cross ice pass for Wilson. He takes a look up ice, banks it off the boards, but it's gloved down by the Raiders. And now here's Maurer one-on-one with Hopeful. Hopeful draws him wide. Good defense there to angle him off. Now John. John will dump deep. Link on the forecheck. Played behind the net by the Raiders and around. This is Maurer backhanding it out to center ice. Nice stick there by Hopeful. Gets it deep, but nobody there for the Wildcats on the forecheck. Hudson will retain that puck behind their own net. Maurer goes cross ice. This is on the money. It's Lassie. Lassie in. Shot gets deflected wide. Centering attempt there. Is caught up in skates, and John is able to clear. Nice job by Charlie John to get that puck out of the danger area. It's the little things now. You got to win these little battles.
Yep.
Centering pass there. In on Thomas. Oh, and Deke, and Thomas makes a save. Serene comes away with the puck. Chip deep by Wilson. And now Vizina in. Couldn't get that puck, and now it's played out to center ice where Wilson just jams it right back into the Hudson zone. Wick takes a hard hit. Centering attempt goes off a body. Serene after it. Nice job by Wick to get center ice. Shot goes wide of the net. Serene from the corner. Tries to get it back to the point. Hopeful couldn't control. Wildcats will have to leave the zone and tag up. Cross ice pass goes off a body. And now the Raiders come right back. This is DeStasio up ice. It's tipped deep. And now Turnquist battling with Wick in the corner. Wick kicks that ahead, but it's right to a Raiders player. They go D to D. Now a shot from distance goes just wide blocker side. Another attempt there for DeStasio. Tipped. Never made it in on Thomas. Man, Hudson looks like they're on the power play again. Puck behind the Wildcats net. Centering attempt. Shot saved by Thomas. Rebound goes behind the net. And now a penalty coming up. And it's going, I think it's going to be coincidental.
It looks like it. He's got both hands there. I think it was getting a little chippy in front of the net, and
Wilson and Shad both going off for roughing.
You're going to get a couple minutes to think about it. So
it'll be 4-on-4 hockey. Well, nope, 5-on-5.
Yeah, coincidentals there. So gonna let them sit down and think about what they've done.
Coincidental minors.
Broden Flanagan plays it up the boards.
Hudson Wilson. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Raiders with the high in the slot. Centering attempt there.
Also, 2 minutes
now played back to the point.
Time of those penalties, 152.
Sharp angle shot goes off Thomas's stick. Rebound goes wide of the net and behind. Coleman cycles that down low, but Ekholm will be first to it. 3:23 left in this period. Hudson up 5-1. Prochnow swings at that, misses. Now a nice check there by Flanagan. Puck goes behind the Wildcats net to the right of Thomas. Prochnow, nice hit there, allows Ewing to intercept. Penalty coming up. And it's going to be another coincidental.
We're going to take them both, huh? Huh.
Prochnow's going, and so is number 11, Swanson.
Yep.
That was a soft call for Prochnow to be going off.
I thought they were going to take Swanson, but he smartly did the, he gets up like, oh, not me. And, of course, right when he did that, Prochnow hit him.
Prochnow being called for holding, Swanson being called for cross-check.
Yeah, the old penalty box is getting kind of full up in there. I think they could fit a few more in there. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Vizina on the draw. One right back to the point by the Raiders. And now up to 22, Sprider. Sprider, cross ice, on the money, shot saved by Thomas off of Mauer's shot.
Coincidental minors.
Now Vizina. Glove down by the Raiders.
Number 16.
Nice play there by Hopeful to come away with that puck. Hopeful shot.
For the Raiders, number 11.
Wide
James
left
Swanson.
side.
2 minutes to cross check. Time of those
Oh, my.
13:54.
Ouch.
Wow, Raiders player caught an edge and went head first into the boards.
He really did. Into the ref, too. That was
this is Sprider.
That was Sprider that took the dig.
And that is icing on Hudson with 2:27 left in the second period. Wildcats down 5-1. But the most glaring thing on the scoreboard is they're being outshot 20-6.
I am absolutely certain that Mauer has had more shots than we have.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think he's got 2 goals. So
Mauer probably has 7 or 8 shots on net.
he does. And I don't even know if that 20 is right. It seems like they've had more shots than that.
I think it's more fair to say about 25 shots.
I think so, too.
Wick tried to play that to himself. Goes off a skate into the boards. Serene tried to push forward. Now Wick does. Nice shrug check by Wick. Serene with it. Cross-ice pass. Frees up Lounsbury. He's in on the left side. Lounsbury shot saved by Thomas. He'll hold on for a face-off.
I mean, Thomas's game has been pretty sharp. I mean, you wouldn't think so with 5 goals on 21 shots, but again, these have been some unbelievably good shots coming in. 2-on-1s, 1-on-0s.
I'd say at least 10 grade A chances for Hudson so
far. For sure.
Wick after it along the boards. Nice body check there. Stripped of the puck, though. Centering attempt goes around. Now Broden Flanagan trying to dig that puck out with the help of Wilds. Dumped deep by Wick. Serene on the forecheck. Raiders go D to D and up the right side. That's off a skate. Wilds pushes deep. Goes behind Cranber's net. Serene checks his man. Puck gets around, though, and gets by Wilds. High off the glass go the Raiders. Ekholm tried to knock that down. It's taken away by the Raiders. Centering attempt there. Goes off a body. Slap shot. Goes over the net and out to center ice. Bullis now goes D to D. DeStasio passes that up. Nice check there by Hopeful. Now battle for
1
it.
minute remaining in the second period. 1 minute.
Raiders with it. 1 minute left in the period. Fandon shot and Serene ices the puck.
Well,
go ahead.
It's I don't know. There's just not much to say. We're just kind of getting ran off the boards here, and it's not quite what I expected. I thought we'd get a little more jump out of the boys tonight, but they've just been a little flat. They were flat in Richmond the other night too. I don't get it.
Well, with high school hockey, all they need is a goal and some momentum.
Yeah, it's such an emotional game that you could see it after that first goal.
Puck played in the corner by the Raiders. Errant pass goes all the way down. This will not be icing, as that was off the stick of a Hudson player. Palm passes it up ice for Fronta. Fronta's pass off target, played deep by Prochnow. Kramer almost covered that up. That would have been a mistake. Palm passes it up the right side. Now Wilson does a nice job of hugging the boards. Proc now pushes deep. Flanagan after it. 15 seconds left in the period. Taken away a shot. Never made it in on goal. Now Proc now pushes deep. 8 seconds left. And Hudson looks to just eat time. And that'll do it for the second period. After 2, Wildcats down 5-1. Shots 21-6 after 2. And Wildcats will have some soul searching to do in between periods.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big rivalry game. It's gut check time. I mean, the game's not over, but it's going to take a monster effort to come back against one of the best teams in the state that's been doing it like this for years. It's a division higher than you, but I'd like to see a little bit more scrap out of the Cats.
Well, and like we said, too, it's baby steps. You'd like to see them come out, get a goal, and then there's no telling what can happen with momentum in high school hockey.
I never seen anything like it. It's even more than football or some of the other sports. The momentum in high school hockey is really what makes the game.
Oh, it makes it so much fun to watch.
You don't see it in major college and in the pros as much as you do. I mean, certainly they talk about the ice being tilted, but it's just palpable in high school hockey. When one team starts making a big rush, it is really what makes the game so fun to watch.
Definitely. All right, we're going to take a little break here in between the second and third. We'll be back with third period puck drop coming up here in Hudson, Wisconsin. Yeah, yep. You want to give it a mic check?
Mic check 1. Mic check 1.
And here's the other mic check right here.
A little delay. Mic check 1. And here's the other mic check right here.
All right. Sounds like we're good to go on the audio for period 3. Zamboni just got off. No teams on the ice yet. They're letting the water settle.
Yeah, we got about 3 minutes till puck drop here. You know, one thing we haven't discussed, since this is a River Falls broadcast, we didn't spend much time talking about the Falcons football team, unless you talked about it a game that I'm this year. The team that they beat, I think it only lost like 1 or 2 games in 5 years. I think they'd won the national championship 4 out of the last 5 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're from like down by Chicago area. So, and it's somewhat related. The coach, Matt Walker's the coach, and he's just an absolutely phenomenal guy. His daughter and my daughter played a U14 together.
Nice.
Yeah, got to know him a little bit, and as he'll tell you, this was back years ago, and they were so bad. They sucked so bad. I think they only won 1 game, and I think in a 4-year stretch they only won like a handful of games or something.
Wow.
Yeah, one of the guys that works for me was on one of those teams that was like 1-12.
Ouch.
And they had some really rough years, so it just makes the story all that much better. It's super nice to see him have some success, and you know, everybody kind of stuck with him, and the players included, and he's built a pretty darn good program. They've been good for a few years now.
That's awesome.
But exceptional this year. That was so cool to watch.
You always like a good underdog story, too.
Yep.
All right, so we got somebody questioning what's the score. After 2, it is 5-1 Hudson. They are outshooting the Wildcats 21-6. The Wildcats only 6 shots on goal after 2 periods. Could be a lot worse, though. Thomas has made several spectacular saves.
Yeah.
This could easily be double-digit.
I mean,
game.
really, we probably left one goal on the board there that we could have had. When Vazina came down in the slot there, I really thought he'd had that. But Hudson has probably missed at least 4 or 5. Just grade A chances that Thomas was able to get. You know, a couple rolling pucks and stuff like that. But they've had some that certainly passed the eye test for that's going to go in the net, and we were able to keep it out. But just not the best effort by the boys so far. I don't know what happened between now and a month ago when we played them, but this is not doesn't look like the same 2 teams to me.
And it's really hard to make up for the injuries they have, too, with both Robinson and
Yes.
Rudolph out tonight with injuries.
Absolutely. You definitely miss Rudolph in the face-off circle. He's definitely one of the better high school centers I've seen in a while on the draw. He's just very good in the circle. And it shows, you know, our top line has really sustained almost no offensive pressure. You know, we've won some face-offs down there and some we haven't, but when he's out there, it's almost automatic.
Yep.
So hopefully he gets feeling better here. And, you know, I mean, I can't say that I'm completely shocked that we're down to Hudson just because they are so good, and it pains me to say that, but they are. You know, they're one of the top teams in Division I. Their school is massive, and, you know, they're putting it on us right now a little bit, but River Falls has got 1 period here. Let's play for some pride. Let's build into the playoffs because they're not going to have to play these guys. We're in Division II, so we just got to worry about stopping those monsters from Somerset when we get in the playoffs. I'm not sure how we're going to do that either, but you know, it's we got a few games left here before playoff time, and I can't think of any better time than right now to start playing a little better.
For sure. And the other thing is there's something really to be said with the heart of this River Falls team. they never go quietly into the night.
No, they've
So-
been scrappy all year.
It'll be really interesting to see what they can do this third period.
Yep.
Hopefully they bear down and work their butts off and make Hudson work all 17 minutes of this third period.
Yep. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, that's for sure. They've been very scrappy. There's been a couple games this year where I thought, they were about one goal away from getting blown right out of the arena. And, they really kind of turned it around. Didn't always win the game, but they made it the game.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, the last time they played Hudson, it was 4-4 with, 2 minutes left?
4-4 with 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
They took them right to the wire. So,
And you've got a 5'7" goaltender in for Hudson, and he has not been tested yet. You'd like to see him face a few shots, and
yep.
I also don't think they've been very fair to Thomas with the shots on goal. I
No.
think it's probably closer to 27, 28 shots.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Cramber put his cell phone on the back of the net. I think he was texting earlier.
And Hudson has 50 captains on their team,
They do.
which is a joke. It's almost like watching Eau Claire Memorial with all 50 of their players on the bench. But-
Yeah, right. Eau Claire Memorial it's just, Hudson's a massive school too, but it's got to be hard to make the high school team on some of these schools. They're just so big. Mm-hmm. Holy crap. They got 900 or 1,000 boys in the school, and
Right.
they only need about 12 of them, 15 of them that can play. Well, 15 good ones.
Prochnow does a nice job of tying up his man on the draw. Squirts free to Hopeful. Hopeful with it. Dumps deep. Cramber makes the save, covers up as Flanagan was looming on the forecheck. Faceoff coming up in the Hudson zone. Faceoff coming up will be to Cramber's left. It's going to be Prochnow on the draw. He's got Flanagan to his right, Doherty to his left. Wilson and Hopeful on the point. Puck goes behind the Raiders' net. Now stretch pass is on the money. Mauer into the zone, but they're calling him offside on himself. Very bizarre call there.
We'll take it.
Yeah,
I can't say that
I'm not going to complain.
No. Yeah, they're just trying to slow him down a little bit. The refs have done a better job of it than we have in the last
Yeah,
few
right?
periods.
It's going to be Sprider on the draw going up against Prochnow. Prochnow wins
There we
that
go.
cleanly back. Wilson up the boards and then played deep by Prochnow, but icing against River Falls.
Yeah, Prochnow's holding his own in the faceoff circle, and
Yeah, for sure.
He just isn't. He doesn't quite have the win percentage that Rudolph does. And also just line chemistry. He's not normally up on that line, and it makes a difference.
It's not easy making that jump to a different line.
Well, it upsets the second line too.
Yep.
Stretch
pass there by the Wildcats off target, and that'll be icing against River Falls again. They were trying to spring Flanagan down the right side. It was just not on target.
No. No, it'd have been nice if he could have hit him because he had Doherty streaking with him. Going to make a play.
Face-off coming up will be to the left of Thomas. It's going to be Prochnow on the draw again against Sprider. Wildcats win another one. Doherty goes cross-ice to Flanagan. That skips over his stick, though. Mauer collects it and goes behind the Raiders' net. Giveaway. It's Doherty. Centering pass. Shot by Hopeful. Deflects. Never makes it in on Cramber.
No.
Cleared by the Raiders, and now here's a breakaway for Mauer. Mauer in on Thomas. Shot scored. Mauer beat Thomas low glove side. Defensive breakdown in the offensive zone.
That was a 3-0.
And the Raiders make them pay.
Yeah. I don't think our defense had any idea that guy was, Mauer was behind him so far, he had no idea he was even back there.
Hopeful took the shot. It got deflected high in the slot.
Yep.
And that sprung Mauer. Mauer read the play, knowing that his defenseman would get the puck. He went to the far blue line and collected an easy breakaway. Is that his second of the night?
Scoring for the Raiders,
Probably.
number 15, Will Mauer. Assist to number 21, Cole Lassie. Time of that goal, 54
Lassie with the
seconds.
assist. Lassie all over the score sheet tonight.
Yeah, he's having a big night too.
Banked around the boards by Vizina. Now played deep by the Raiders. This is Broden Flanagan. Tried a cross-ice pass, but it's off his skate. Now Ekholm battling along the boards. Centering attempt there. In on Thomas. Shot saved by the Wildcats goaltender. And now cleared all the way down. This will be icing on River Falls.
Well, Lassie's only a sophomore.
Man, you hate to see it, but you look at these Wildcats players as that puck was going off for an icing, and they just look defeated.
Yeah. Yeah, the body language.
A lot of frustration.
Look over at Hudson. They're hanging over the boards. They want time, and our guys are not feeling that right now. So just goes that way sometimes.
Played back to the point. They go cross ice. Shot looking for a tip. Coleman couldn't get a stick on that. Cleared out to center ice by Wick, but taken away right away by Hudson. Back into the zone they go. This is Fronta. Fronta plays it back. Shot saved by Thomas. Puck goes into the corner to his right. Nice check by Hopeful. Allows Ewing to clear to center ice. Ewing takes a hard hit. And now Wilds into the corner. He traps that puck up against the boards. He's got Wick in to help. Wick comes away with that puck. And now cleared by Hudson. Hopeful puts it high off the glass and deep. Doherty on the forecheck. Hudson goes off for a change. This gives Hopeful a little bit of room, but he lost control of that puck. Prochnow over to Doherty, who chips deep. Played around by the Raiders. Doherty got a stick on that. Hopeful down low. Back to Doherty. Doherty's sharp angled shot gets deflected wide into the corner. And now a penalty coming up to Flanagan. Flanagan's going to go off for interference. Fredrickson touches it up, and Flanagan will go to the box. High sticking is the call.
I didn't see it. I was watching I was away from the puck, and I didn't see it.
The problem is, too, Hudson's been on a power play twice, and they've scored both times.
Yeah.
14:07 left in the third. Hudson up 6-1.
Yeah, they're not even putting their top power play line out. Doesn't look like.
Now it'll be Vizina facing off against number 12, Turnquist. Yeah, Mauer's not on the ice.
Which is kind of amazing.
Wildcats with 2 minutes to kill now. Turnquist wins that faceoff.
Wildcats, number 15, Jackson.
Raiders play it back to the point.
For high sticking. Time of that penalty, 2.
Played down low, now across.
The Raider power play.
Hudson, nice passing in the offensive zone, looking for that back door. Swanson was looming back door, but that skipped by him. Swanson now plays it over to Turnquist. Back to the point. Turnquist gets it at the half wall, down low. Back to Turnquist at the faceoff circle. He'll play it back to the point. Vizina almost got a stick on that. Hudson, sharp angled shot, saved by Thomas. Hopeful couldn't clear. This is Swanson. Swanson passes across, shot from distance. Oh, looking for the tip, and they score. What a passing play there by Hudson.
Yeah, it was.
Thomas with no chance on that. Backdoor tip goes top shelf, and Palm gets the goal.
Yeah, that was a nice play. They've had some nice ones tonight. Dang it.
Does 6 goals make it running time?
That's a great question. I don't know if it does or not at the high school level. It does not appear to be running.
It is now 7-1 in favor of the Raiders. Shots 24-6. That was the third power play goal of the night for Hudson.
Scoring for the Raiders on the power play. Number 9, Eric Palm.
Turnquist into the zone.
Number 6, Logan Estacio.
Plays it back to the
Number
point.
11,
This is Newton.
Brady Swanson.
Newton plays it deep
3:43
for
on the
Bailey.
power play.
And now a shot from the point. They were looking for a tip. Nothing doing there. Nice stick check there by Flanagan. Flanagan cross ice looking for Prochnow. That was a little bit behind him. Prochnow banks it in. Doherty with it. Cross ice, Flanagan, shot, scores!
There we go.
Excellent goal by the Wildcats. Great passing.
Yeah.
And Flanagan buries that to make it 7-2.
Yep. That was a nice pass by Jace. Great shot by Jackson, but I fear it's a little too late.
That's all right,
But
though.
we'll take a goal.
It's a positive.
Yeah, let's build a little steam here at the end of the third period.
I love the fact that Jace Doherty his head was up on a swivel, saw Flanagan streaking down the left side and hit him tape to tape.
Yeah,
And Flanagan buried that.
he did. He did. He went upstairs with it, too.
That was only the 7th shot on goal for the Wildcats. They've got 2.
Assist to number 14, Jace Doherty.
Tip deep
Time of that goal, 4:18.
by Lassie. Battle for it behind the Wildcats' net. Held in by the Raiders. Shot from the point, glove save Thomas. Rebound goes right through the crease. Flanagan couldn't get there. Now Fredrickson battling for it. Flanagan high off the boards but not out. Raiders go cross ice. Mauer shot saved Thomas, and he'll hold on for a faceoff.
Thomas has been on his angles pretty good. I mean, he really hasn't been out of position too many times.
No, his legs are going to be tired from going lateral so often tonight.
Yeah.
12-11 left in the third period. It's 7-2 Raiders. Let's see what the Wildcats can do now that they've finally found the back of the net.
Yeah.
See if they can jump on this momentum swing. Shot through traffic, deflected. Now here's Hopeful. Passes it up. This is Wilds down the left. Drop pass for Hopeful. Hopeful's shot goes off his stick and gloved by Cramber. Face-off coming up will be in the Hudson end.
That puck must have been tipped on the shot and then looking like a pitching wedge coming in there.
You know, I haven't seen Ewing on the ice since he took that hard hit. Hopefully he's okay. Serene on the left side. That faceoff won by the Raiders. Fronta chips deep. And on the forecheck is Coleman. Coleman battles with Serene behind the Wildcats net. Wilson comes in to help out. Stuff attempt there goes wide into the corner to the right of Thomas. Serene can't clear. Cross ice pass skips over the stick of DeStasio. Now a shot through traffic hits Wilson, never makes it in on Thomas. Wick can't clear. Shot saved by Thomas, goes into the corner. Wilson can't clear again. Put into the corner by the Raiders, and now Hopeful. Can't clear. Still held in by the Raiders. That shot goes wide blocker side, and now finally out to the red line. Bullis, cross ice, goes off his stick. And now the Raiders come in. Shot saved by Thomas. Raiders control along the boards. Nice takeaway there by the Wildcats. This is John. John at center ice. Shovels that puck deep and gives chase. Wildcats went off for a 4-man change. Now Link on the forecheck. Stretch pass there on the money, but taken away by Ekholm. Turnquist into the zone. Nice strip of the puck there by Ekholm. Raiders into the zone down the left side. Centering attempt goes off the skate of Ekholm. Nice poke check there by Thomas. Puck goes behind the Wildcats net. Oh, that goes off the referee. Broden Flanagan tries to clear. Link gets it out and down. I don't think this will have enough to be icing, though.
I think I hit the ref right in the dome.
Yeah.
He went right off his lid.
That did have enough for icing. This faceoff will be to the left of Thomas in the Wildcats zone when play continues. 10:06 now left in the third. Wildcats down 7-2.
Yeah, I guess like you said, I'm not sure what the threshold is for running time, or if there even is any at the high school level. I know on the lower levels there is.
It's going to be Spriter on the draw. Flanagan comes away with it. Flanagan passes off to Doherty on the right. Up the boards to Flanagan. Now Flanagan pokes that to himself into the corner. Passes back to Prochnow. Prochnow back to the point. Broden Flanagan gets it deep into the corner. Played up the boards, and the Raiders able to escape the zone. Mauer. Sticked away by Thomas. Now the Wildcats able to clear to center. Chip deep by Jace Doherty. Puck goes behind the Raiders' net. Nice forecheck there. Flanagan in. Maurer. Sidesteps a check from Ekholm. Maurer in, 2-on-1. And they're offside. Maurer had Lassie going on the right side, but Lassie jumped the gun.
Yeah.
Looking for that hat trick.
Yeah, that line has been causing some issues tonight. There's no doubt. And we're going to see them next year, too. I don't think there's a senior on that line.
It's the small things, but I'm glad. Wildcats are winning this period, or tied this period, right? It started as 6-1.
I believe so.
So it's a 1-1 period.
Yep.
That was covered up by Thomas. Face-off coming up in the Wildcats zone. Shots now 28-7 in favor of the Raiders, but it's more like 35-ish shots.
It sure feels that way.
Serene couldn't clear. Knocks his man down. Now Fredrickson gets a stick on that. It bounces behind the Wildcats net. Wilds makes the play, takes the hit, but nice play made. Glove down, but Serene in on the breakaway. Oh, shoots it just wide. No penalty called on the trip. And now another Wildcats player taken down. That was hopeful. Tried a centering pass. Fredrickson now puts that deep. Wildcats take up. Wick on the forecheck. Nice stick there by Serene. Keeps it in the offensive zone. Fredrickson's shot off a shin pad. Brought down by Wick. Wick takes a cross check from behind. No call.
They're letting them play, I guess.
Puck goes behind the net. Wilds after it. Wilds makes a hit. Nice play by Wilds. Got it to Hopeful. Hopeful shot off a skate. Serene's backhand over the net. Wilds. Good pressure by the Wildcats. Centering pass. Serene with it. Oh, lost the puck. And now here come Swanson of the Raiders. Oh, another sidestep check there. Coleman in. Nice angle off there by the defenseman of the Wildcats. Passed up the right side, but that was behind Serene. And now dumped deep by the Raiders. Hopeful. Goes into the corner. Wins that puck battle. Hopeful at center ice. Dumps deep. Vizina after it. Link, nice forecheck there. Link with the puck. Takes a hit. Loses the puck. Broden Flanagan steps up. Tries a shot that's off a skate. And now a penalty coming up against the Raiders.
What do we got here? I'm not sure what they're calling here.
This is going to be interesting to see what happened.
I'm not sure either. Well, they're trying to get it sorted out here.
So no penalty call.
They call a hand pass? I think they did. It looked like he made the motion for a hand pass. I didn't see one.
I have no idea what that was.
I don't either.
Vizina tries a shot off the draw. It didn't make it in on net. Wilson tries to pinch but couldn't hold his own. Broden Flanagan after it. Flanagan goes cross ice for John. John. Stripped to the puck. Oh, John does a nice job of winning that back. Hits Vizina on the breakaway. Vizina in. Vizina, shot saved by the Hudson goaltender, Cramber. Oh, yeah. It's way off. And about 20 of those are grade A chances. It's insane. So we've got somebody counting shots for or against River Falls, I guess. And it's 40 shots exactly against River Falls.
That feels about right.
Flanagan's shot goes over the net into the netting. That was a nice face-off win by Prochnow.
It was. Vizina did a good job to get a shot off there. He got jammed just a little bit. That was a good play by the Hudson defender. He went into the boards pretty hard, too, and he kind of went limping off a little bit. Let's see, number 8. Lonsberry.
Prochnow kicks that to Flanagan. Shot saved by Cramber. Flanagan didn't get all that, but another nice face-off win by Prochnow. I love that the Wildcats are coming back and not giving up.
Yeah, I do too.
Faceoff goes into the corner, played up the boards, but held in nicely by Hopeful. Now finally the Raiders get it out. They go cross ice. This is Swanson. Swanson tries to center it, taken away by Hopeful. Hopeful ties up his man. Puck in the corner. They play it back to the point. Raiders go D to D. That's off a stick. Flanagan couldn't get there in time. It's played deep by Hudson. Shot deflected by Doherty. Never made it in to Thomas. Hopeful with a nice toe drag. Overskated the puck, though, and Hudson comes away with it. Stretch pass. This is Coleman in. Coleman checked off the puck by Flanagan. Now Thomas makes the save. Puck goes into the corner. Ekholm slips a check. Prochnow. That puck goes behind the net. Cycled back to Prochnow. Prochnow tries to flip that to Flanagan. Flanagan to Doherty. Doherty's shot goes off his skate into the corner. Now Hudson from their own end. Try to cross-ice pass. That goes right into the crowd. Face-off coming up.
Oh, throw it back.
Should be in the Hudson zone. 6:13 left in the third period. Wildcats down 7-2. Shots are probably 41-9.
Yeah.
It says 28-9, but that's highway robbery on Thomas.
I don't know if they're just trying to make us feel better or not, but the shot clock is a little bit off.
Serene dumps deep. Puck goes behind Cranber's net. Nice step up by Wilds, but it gets through. And now an outlet pass. This is Carey down the left side. Carey, sharp-angled shot, gets deflected nicely by Fredrickson. Centering attempt there by Hudson goes back to the point. Now played down low. This is Fredrickson. Hudson with it. Centering attempt goes all the way out to the point. Shot from the top of the circle goes over the net, around the boards. Now it's played by Bullis. Bullis plays it deep. Wick up to Fredrickson, who dumps the puck, and this might be icing. It is. 5:25 left in the third period. I really like River Falls' response so far.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I just wish we weren't down 7-2.
Yeah.
They're scrapping in the third period. It just, oh dang, it's so frustrating to lose to Hudson all the time. It's just so annoying. But yes, a good effort in the third period. They could have just laid down.
Vizina wins that across to Broden Flanagan. Flanagan taken away by Maurer. Maurer, stuff attempt, saved by Thomas with the left pad. What a save, getting right to left. Hudson still able to hold his own. Link couldn't get it out. Played deep. Broden Flanagan with a check. Vizina comes in to help out. Maurer takes it away. On the backhand, tries to shovel that. It goes wide glove side. Turnquist gets it around behind the net, and now he gets it. Oh, they falls down. Cross-ice pass. This is Lassie. Oh, that's 22, not 21. The Spriter. Now Maurer. Maurer out into the slot. Shot saved by Thomas, and he covers up for a face-off.
You know, I wonder if there's a little chip in the ice over there, something on that side of the zone, because there's been a few guys have taken a pretty good duster down there.
Yep, caught an edge.
Yeah, because I think it was Spriter here a few shifts ago went head first into the ref and into the boards. These guys are pretty strong skaters to just be taking around the chin like that. But
For sure.
There must be a ding in the ice over there.
Shot right off the draw, saved by Thomas. Puck goes behind the Wildcats net, now taken control by Hopeful. Hopeful into the offensive zone, but they are offside. Doherty just a step into the zone.
Oh, dang it. He was coming in with speed there, too.
4:26 left in the third. They at least need one more shot on goal so they can get double digits.
That would be nice. It looks kind of weird with just a single digi up there. No good.
Swanson tried to go cross ice. That's off a skate. Now dumped deep by the Raiders. Prochnow after it. Prochnow from the corner cycles around to Hopeful. Hopeful tried to go cross ice, almost intercepted in the slot. Shot saved by Thomas. Rebound scooped up by Thomas, and he'll hold on for a faceoff. That was dangerous. He tried to play it to Hopeful. That almost went into the back of the net.
Yes, it did. That was a little sketch. A little Beastie Boys. I like that.
Yeah, I love the Beastie Boys.
A little bit of
Yep.
levity in this game anyway.
Yeah. Prochnow on the draw. Puck goes out to the red line. Prochnow did his job again in the faceoff circle. Wrapped around by the Raiders. Thomas stops that. Tempted clear. Eventually makes its way to Doherty. Doherty's got Flanagan. Tries to bank it up to him. Flanagan now. Into the corner. Nice reverse hit there. Doherty fishes that out. Gets tripped up. No call. How is that not a penalty? Wow.
Yeah, that was a bad.
Turnquist into the zone. Nice stop there by Prochnow. And now here's Flanagan up to Doherty. That puck bobbles, goes right into the slot, but cleared by the Raiders. And now a penalty coming up. Head contact is the penalty. If it's going to the Wildcats, Doherty. Unbelievable. He gets tripped up, and now he's in the box.
Yeah, that could have been a response to that trip. I guess I didn't see it. It was away from the play, but
Well, regardless, the three blind mice set that one up
yeah,
because they didn't make the first call.
that was pretty ugly.
Unreal.
I mean, it can be, some calls can be ticky-tack and this and that, but that was right in front of him. I just don't understand it sometimes.
3:17 left in the game. Wildcats with 2 minutes to kill now. They're down 7-2. They claim the shots are 31-9 in favor of Hudson. It's more like 50-9.
2 minutes for head contact. Time of that penalty.
Head contact is the call to Doherty.
Raider power play.
Raiders have scored on every single power play they've had tonight. Now Fronta goes back to the point. This is Maurer. Maurer across to Bullis. Bullis holds the zone, gets it down to Fronta. Fronta, bad pass back to Bullis. Goaltender will have to play that for Bullis. Bullis from behind his net. Minute 25 left on the penalty kill. Passes it up ice to Coleman. Coleman sidesteps a check, now stops in the corner, plays it back to Maurer. Maurer from the faceoff circle, shot scores. That is a hat trick for Maurer. And they score again on the power play. It is 8-2 Hudson.
Yeah, half their goals been on the power play. Well, at the beginning of the game, we talked about stopping that big line, and they have done absolutely nothing to stop that big line. Maurer and Lassie had the majority of the goals. I guess I don't know where the other ones came from, but
Sprider has one.
yeah, just
And DeStasio.
oh yeah, DeStasio had one too. Yeah. Yes,
Wick
sir.
on the draw. One back by the Raiders. They go D to D and up the right side. This is Carey.
Number 15, Will Maurer.
Nice intercept there by Broden
Number
Flanagan.
19, Henry
Serene
Coleman.
down the right side.
Power play.
Serene sidesteps his man. Serene tried to center it. It's stopped by the goaltender. Covered up. Faceoff coming up in the Hudson zone, and that is double-digit shots now for the Wildcats. With 2:03 left in the game, they have 10 shots on goal.
Oh boy.
Vizina out there with Halverson and John. Puck goes into the corner, wrapped around by the Raiders. Now stretch pass. Ekholm couldn't intercept. Thomas out to play it. Thomas up the boards. Turnquist battling for it down low for the Raiders. And now this is Carey. Carey back to the point. Shot saved Thomas, and he'll hold on. I'm just adding 20 to the shots on goal.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's the 52nd shot on goal for Hudson.
I'm not sure what's been going on the last week, but this is the second time we've had 8 goals scored on us.
Yep.
And then one game was it 6 and 4?
Yep.
Six goal average. It's just, I don't know.
It's going to be Vizina versus Maurer on the faceoff. Oh, no, that's 19. Coleman. The two 19s. Oh, nope, Vizina got booted. It's John. John wins that faceoff. 1 minute left in the period. Oh, so it was running time.
Maybe you're right.
Played in. Mooney plays that across. John after it. John backhands that across. This is Hopeful. Hopeful plays it out of the zone to center ice. 30 seconds left in this hockey game. Played up ice to number 20, Mooney. Mooney tried to go across, but it's intercepted by Vizina. Vizina up to John. John's got a little room. Shot saved by the goaltender, and it goes up into the netting, and this is going to have time expire as it is running time. That'll do it for tonight's game. Hudson wins 8-2. And just give me a second here. I'm going to find out the official shots on goal. What did you have for final shots? So 47 shots on goal for Hudson to the Wildcats 11. And, Thomas, I would give him an A. He had so many good stops.
He did.
This game could have been a lot worse.
It was, and Hudson was just ready to play at night, and we obviously weren't. I'm not sure what's gone on here since the road trip down to
Milwaukee,
but it has not been the same team that we saw before. The week before, they were clicking and firing. I know we got a couple injuries, but losing to Hudson and running time, that just sucks.
Yeah,
they're our biggest rival, and to have them, they're celebrating while the clock is still ticking down. That's just not good.
One of the things that I did like about this game was Coach Tim Barris got some of the JV guys up to play.
Yep.
And it's nice to see players like Grayton Dorn, Carter Shireen. Who else did I see out there? Charlie John. I saw, let's see, who else did I see out
John
there?
John played more tonight than he has in the past.
Yeah.
It seemed like we called his name a lot more. You did.
It's just nice to see players like that have worked their butts off, get some time on the varsity team, and get some playing time. So, that'll do it here in Hudson. And who do we got next? I'm going to look it up real quick.
Rice Lake.
Rice Lake? So hopefully the Wildcats can take care of business against Rice Lake, and that'll be at home because I remember driving all the way out to Rice Lake for the first one.
I think we got Rice Lake and North left.
Okay.
Two fairly winnable games, but we need to try to build some momentum going into the playoffs.
Definitely.
Let's see if we can just forget this week because it has not been good.
Well, thanks to those at home that tuned in to this broadcast. We really appreciate you watching at home. It's been my honor calling these games, especially with the help of Joe. And we hope you enjoy the broadcast at home.
Yeah, it's been great fun. See you at the next one.
All right, that'll do it for tonight's broadcast. Until next week, final score, Hudson 8, Wildcats 2.
Please drive home safe.